What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ricky Mars. I know it's been a minute. Been dealing with some mental health stuff and super busy with the music. When I'm in writing mode and recording mode, I don't really have time, dude. And I'm feeling good today, so I'm gonna bless y'all with a video. I started doing like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, pick up your chicken nugget. Kids, man. Chapter 5, chapter 6. I think I left off at chapter 6. I was talking about Moon Tribe, and then like my homies getting arrested at the rave, and then me like fucking and then leaving her at my homeboy's house, the one-armed Asian chick who was beautiful, mind you. So I'm gonna stop with the chapters because I'm just gonna go all over the place, kind of like Ryan did, because I'm so scatterbrained, So, I'm just going to come up with the first story that comes to mind, okay? I don't know what year this was. I think it was like 2013. I just got out of county jail after doing 90 days on a probation violation. So, I didn't want to get in trouble. And so I was scared to go out. So I was staying at my mom's house in Altadena, California. And I got booked to perform at the Troubadour in West Hollywood, a famous venue, the Troubadour. Sure y'all have heard of it. And got super drunk, right? And because I was trying to stay off heroin and crack and all the shit I was doing at that time. And hey, pick your chicken nugget up off the floor, man. 1 second. So, I'm at the Troubadour. I don't drink currently don't drink, don't smoke weed, don't do anything. At the time, even when I was using, before a performance, I would not smoke weed, I would not drink, I'd be completely sober. If I was like sick, I'd just do like enough heroin just to be well to perform my set. And so I rocked my set. I got shit-faced drunk at the Troubadour. And at the end of the show, after the headliner, I think it was my boy, Scribes. Shouts to my dude Scribes in Seattle. It's Macklemore's cousin. Look him up on YouTube, man. Scribes, Scribes. He has a dope video called Roll My Way. Seattle legend. So after Scribes headlines, there was an open mic. And I'm like straight up, not even beer goggles on, dude. Like I got Jameson goggles, full on scuba diving equipment, like out of my mind, shit faced, right? And there's an open mic where anybody could go and rap on the open mic or sing or, karaoke, whatever, right? And there's this beautiful woman, not on Jameson goggles. She honestly was probably like a 3 out of 10, but she looked like an 11. I was like, this could be the girl of my dreams. And I have like a fantasy addiction too, so like I'll meet someone and I right away like picture the white picket fence and the dog and the names of our kids, and I'm fucking insane, dude, and wonder why I'm single, right? So I'm like, yo, what's good? That was dope. Like, you got bars, you feel me? Just like gassing her up. She was trash though, straight basura. But she was cute. I was like, what are you doing after the show? She's like, I don't know, I live in Victorville and I'm trying to find a ride home. Rest in peace, Ryan Leone. I'm trying to find a ride home after the show. And I was like, well shit, I can give you a ride, but like it won't be until tomorrow, but I got a spot you can crash at. Mind you, my mom is letting me live in the basement, or it was like the TV room, the den, right? No bathroom down there. And this is a very important point of this story. So if you had to if it was like earlier in the evening, I could go upstairs to my mom's bedroom and, take a shit or a piss or whatever. But, at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, I'd have to open the screen door of the den out to the backyard and go piss outside. Now, this girl This woman I picked up from the open mic, the drunk bitch, she had to piss really bad. And I was like, well, my roommate, she didn't know it was my mom's crib. And mind you, she's like looking at all the family photos, like, that's weird. Like, you have like photos of yourself in your house, you narcissist, you know? So I was like, my roommate, the only bathroom is upstairs and I don't want to wake my roommate up, you know? You got to go pop a squat outside. So she went and popped a squat outside. 1 second. She went to go pop a squat outside. Everything was good. She came back in. We put on the ID channel, Netflix and chill. You feel me? You know, I have a blow-up mattress in the den, white sheets, white blanket, white pillowcases, white everything. And, you know, we start fucking, dude. Her and I start fucking. And, flip her over, hit it doggy. Fucking, I'm not a lame missionary, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not religious. You know, I don't, like, look at women like trophies and just fuck, nut, and leave them there on their back and leave. Like, I like to have fun, and I like them to have fun, and I'm down for whatever. Really. So she's riding me, right? And, the lights are off, right? So she's riding me, like, bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. And, I'm just like, ooh, shit, she's a squirter. Like, damn, it's wet. That's really wet, you know? So we're done. Thank God I wore a condom. Did I wear a condom? Yeah, I wore a condom. She hops off. She lays down next to me like, oh, it was bomb. I'm like, fuck, dude, like, all out of breath. You know, like, sex is the best cardio you can do. You know what I mean? And I was like sobered up by this point. Like, she was still shit-faced drunk, you know what I'm saying? Like, speaking gibberish. Like, I'm surprised she didn't puke on me. I wish she puked on me, because something much worse happened. So she gets off me, she lays down next to me, right? I pull the blankets and the sheets down to like air off. We were sweaty, you feel me? And she's a squirter, so I was covered in, you know, cum from her. And I turned the light on and I looked down, right? I looked down at my thighs and the bed and, you know, that general area. Bruh, the bitch shat on me. And it wasn't just shat. It wasn't just shit. There was diarrhea all over my pelvic area. I slid the condom off. There was diarrhea on that. And mind you, there's no restroom access because it's like 4:30 in the morning at this point. My mom is asleep. There's no bathroom. And I was like, I was pissed, dude, but I kind of felt bad for her because, like, clearly it was her. And I didn't want to, like, embarrass her. So I was like, yo, hey, we'll just call her Stephanie. 1 second. We'll just call her Stephanie. So Stephanie, I was like, Stephanie, you know, when you went outside earlier to pee, to pop a squat, did you, and I don't have dogs, dude, like maybe the neighbor's dog dug a hole under the fence or jumped over, I don't know. But I was like, did you happen to maybe like tracking dog shit or something? Because like there's shit all over me. I know you see it. There's shit on you too. And she's like, hee. No, I didn't tracking dog shit. I'm like, okay. Well, I guess it's time to take you home now. Where do you live again? Victorville? That's a 2-hour drive from Altadena, dude. Victorville, mind you, is where Ryan was in federal prison for most of his 5-year sentence, right? Hella far away. There's nothing there. The city, like everyone that lives there is either a tweaker or like works at the prison. You know what I mean? So I used the sheets to wipe off what diarrhea I could, right? And I just pulled on sweatpants over, like, the starting to crust now and shit. Pulled sweatpants on, free balling, you know, and drove that 2-hour trip to Victorville to drop her off, right? And you know, I drop her off, and she's like, her dad comes out like, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" Like, and I get out the car. You know, I'm a polite guy. Like, I went to go shake his hand, and I didn't wash my hands. I sanitized them, you know. And I was like, "Hey, sir, how's it going? My name's so-and-so. Nice to meet you." And he's like, "We really appreciate you driving my daughter home. How about you stay for barbecue? We're about to grill some chicken and shish kebabs." And I was just like, you know what, man? It's 6 a.m. I got a lot of shit to do today, man. I got to get back to L.A., you know? But very nice to meet you, sir. And she's like, "Call me." You know, I never, ever called her again. I most of the time don't call him back. Like, if I sleep with you twice, that means I have some feelings for you. You know what I mean? But, like, if you shit on me, if you diarrhea all over me, on my white blankets, like, we're done data, dude. It's over. Never again. And, you know, I'll never, you know, and I'm respectful. Like, what did we say her name was? Whatever. That's not her real name. I would never say her real name. So I drive home, and now it's 6:37 a.m., and my phone is blowing up. My mom is, because now she's awake, she's blowing up my phone over and over and over again, and I knew why. You know, like, she went downstairs, saw the mayhem that occurred, and the shit-stained sheets that she had to throw away, and I finally answered, and, or she texted me, she's like, "Steven, call me back right now." So I call her, I'm like, "Hey, what's up, Mom? Hey, what's going on?" And she's like, "Did you come home last night?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And she's like, "There's shit all over the fucking bed. What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, "No, Mom, no, there's this really drunk girl that brought her home. Like, she shit on the bed. I know, I should have cleaned it up, but, like, Mom, I had to drive her all the way to Victorville, dude. Like, I'm sorry, you know? Like, can you wash them for me?" God bless her heart, dude. My mom's the greatest person ever. She's a real gangster. She, you know, cleaned it up. And so I'm driving home, and, you know, my baby's mom calls me to pick her up. And I drive to Palmdale to go pick her up. And she's like trying to give me roadhead, you know? And I was like, babe, stop. Wait till we get back to the house, you know? And, like, she couldn't wait. And then so we got in an argument after that, because she's like, "Why won't you let me suck your dick? I just want to suck your dick. What the fuck?" And I was just like, "I haven't showered. I feel grimy. Like, just wait till we get back, you know?" So we get back, I hop in the shower, clean off. My mom put new sheets and blankets on the bed. And then me and my baby's mom smashed, like, 4 times in a row. It was great. And I love telling that story because I love the shock value in it. You know, people, you can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? I got shit on. It's probably my karma. You know, I deserve a lot worse. So, you know, I'll take that like a G and run with it, dude. Like, if all the bad things I've done in my life, if, you know, my sentence is getting diarrheaed on, and, like, I could see, like, the pieces of, like, celery in it and, like, corn. It was gnarly, dude. And I wasn't even on drugs, mind you, you know? That's the like, I can destroy my life sober too. Like, just being abstinent from drugs isn't recovery. Like, yeah, like, you know, the risk factor is less. You probably won't get you won't get a DUI, you won't get a possession, you won't overdose, like, certain shit like that. Like, yeah, that's great. Abstinence is great, but, like, you need to replace, you're using the drugs to fill a God-sized hole, that only God or a spiritual thing can mend or fix. You feel me? So I'm getting off track. It's just been a few months since I dropped a video. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment on stories you want me to talk about, man, because I have tons of them. I'm currently writing a screenplay about my life. And, you know, I'm also on Cameo now. $25 personalized videos. Hit me up on Cameo. Subscribe to my boy Sonny Darko's channel. The new CC Twins record is out now on all digital streaming platforms. I have physical copies for sale. Autographed, $20 a pop. Holler at me. Peace.